Hello, welcome to Sinhua Live. I'm Guru reporting from Bangsal Port, Indonesia's Lombok Island. Here are three resorts island. They're called Gili. The most popular one is Gili Trawangan. Gili Trawangan is also called as Party Island because so many foreign tourists visiting the island. Yesterday on Sunday, around a 7 magnitude earthquake occurred in Lombok Island and caused panic everywhere. Around 2 until 2.7 thousand tourists are being evacuated from resort island Gili Trawangan alone in West Nusa Tenggara, Indonesia. Government provided a boat and bus to Lombok International Airport and Bali. Most tourists depart to Lombok International Airport and Bali. They departed from Lombok International Airport by plane either to Bali or to their home country. And the first evacuation began yesterday. Around 600 tourists were evacuated to Bali using ferry ship. And last night, 8 o'clock, was the second evacuation by ferry, and the last one is this morning at 4 o'clock. So they all departed to Lombok from Gili Trawangan to Lombok Port and to Bali. More than 1,000 tourists were taken to Bali to depart from Bali International Airport to their own home country. And today, the last 100 foreign tourists are estimated to be evacuated. Navy and police are sweeping the three islands to assure that no foreign tourists are left. And then Tourism Ministry also asked Transport Ministry to add extra flights in Lombok International Airport. 4 airlines, Garuda, Lion Air, Citylink, and Sriwijaya are adding more flights. For example, Garuda alone added 7 flights for yesterday. And then, because so many tourists, around 1,000 tourists, flocking to Lombok Airport, hotels around the airport, the nearest airport, they are fully booked. Last night we visited the hotel and they are fully booked. Government provided 3 rooms for the stranded tourists. However, most tourists prefer to stay on the airport because they want to catch up with the first flight. Government predicted the evacuation will be cleared tomorrow, and then the situation, the tourism, the full operation will be completed this week. However, the tourism may be back to normal in 3 to 6 months, as Lombok is categorized as one of Indonesian priority tourist destination. Now government made 10 new valleys in Lombok to double foreign tourists to 20 million from 2014 to 2019. Last night, some tourists preferred to stay in Gili Trawangan. They made temporary camp on the higher land to avoid tsunami held by local people. They prefer to stay because the boat to the mainlands were full, and the situation in the mainland, in the Lombok land, was still not conducive, was not yet recovered. And many tourists complained about the price, although they admitted some local people are helpful, they are nice, but some other local people are charging more expensive for the service. Nonetheless, with the current situation, some local tourists pledged to visit again Lombok Island. And the Indonesian Tourism Ministry has assigned a team of crisis center to assure tourists in crisis get access to their home country, to the airport, and 5 buses are available. Up to now, there are more than 165 aftershocks after the main earthquake on Saturday. The first, last night there were two medium magnitude aftershocks. The first occurred on Monday night around 10 to 11 p.m. local time with 5.4 magnitude with a center I think 10 kilometers below sea level at 23 kilometers from the provincial capital of West Nusa Tenggara, Mataram. The second occurred this early morning at 1:21 a.m. local time with 5.5 magnitude. The center of the quake was located 21 kilometers from the provincial capital of Mataram, and the depth of the center is 10 kilometers below sea level. The Flores back arch thrust has caused the Lombok earthquake. So far, as of yesterday, 98 casualties and 236 injured people were recorded. However, the evacuations are still going on till today, and more injured or dead or casualties may be found. In other words, the figure of victims may increase. President Joko Widodo has ordered his ministries and government to provide priority for recovering Lombok, including pledging to give 50 million rupiah or around 3,600 US dollar for each house affected by the earthquake. There are 5 districts affected most by the earthquakes with damage more than 50% in those districts. And government estimated around 1 trillion rupiah lost from the 2 earthquakes in Lombok. The first earthquake last week was caused 400 billion rupiah damage, and this earthquake caused around 600 billion rupiah damage. And this is one of the service centers, one of the infrastructure tourism damaged by the earthquake. How many tourists have you evacuated from this state?
Well, let me introduce myself. I'm Vincent Jamadu from the Ministry of Tourism. Okay, so we are assigned to help the tourist evacuation from 3 Gilis to either to the airport in Lombok, to Lombok port, and from Lombok to Bali. Okay, so yesterday we have started the evacuation for the first ferry. I think Binaya, it's around 600 people and already arrived in Bali yesterday, and also last night another second boat at 8 o'clock already arrived in Bali, and this morning around 4 o'clock another boat ferry from Lombok to Bali, around 350 people. So more than 1,000 people have been taken to Bali, and from Bali maybe they stay overnight or they try to take a flight to their country or to Jakarta. Okay. And today I think we still have around 100 in Gili, and our friends from the Navy, from the police are still searching in 3 Gilis to make sure that nobody's left. And then once everybody is taken to Bali, and then we make sure that everybody is safe.
And how many tourists have you evacuated from here, this port, to Lombok International Airport? How many buses?
Yeah, actually, when you look at the numbers, around 1,000 tourists have been taken to the airport in Lombok, and now they are still waiting for the flights. Okay, and for the flights, I think the Minister of Tourism has also coordinated with the Minister of Transportation to take more flights, extra flights, Garuda, Lion Air, and Sriwijaya and Citylink, okay, to take them either to Bali, to Jakarta, and to the near airport.
How many buses are provided by the authority to evacuate the tourists?
Yeah, for the time being, we have provided around 5 buses today, and we are sure that it's quite enough because we still have some other small cars to take them to other destinations like airport. Okay, because it is not only one destination. Okay, but most of them want to go to Lombok, and from Lombok go to Bali.
Okay, and then how many extra flights can you provide with?
Well, yesterday, I think, for example, I take an example for Garuda. Garuda has made some 7 extra flights, and the last flight last night around 12 o'clock. Okay. And today there will be more flights, extra flights also, not only from Garuda, but also the Lion Air, Citylink, and Sriwijaya, just to make sure that nobody is crowded in at the airport in Lombok.
Yeah. And the hotels nearest the airports, most of them are fully booked.
Yeah, most of them are fully booked. Okay? But one thing for sure, that last night when I asked them, the tourists, to go to the hotel, okay, we pay by the government, but they better stay at the airport, they said, okay, just to make sure that they get the first flight or the second flight this morning. Yeah.
And how do you promote this situation again to increase the trust of
we are trying our best to be the host, okay, because hospitality is number one, and also the tourist convenience, safety is the priority of the government. So we are doing our best now to make them safe and also to come back to Indonesia, because everywhere can happen, okay? Earthquake can happen anywhere, so this is beyond the human control. So I think this is also the lesson for all of us, that we have to be prepared, we have to anticipate it, we anticipate the disasters, the natural like earthquake. Yeah.
How long do you think the tourism around here can be restored into normal condition?
Yeah, so I think for the evacuation, I think it will be finalized by tomorrow. Okay, because today I think our friends from the police, also from the Navy, are trying to searching the 3 gillies to find out and to make sure nobody's left. And I'm sure it is 1 week, I think it is all clear and finished evacuation. And for the recovery, I think it takes time. Okay? It's around 3 or 6 months to recover this destination, because Lombok is also one of the priority destination for the government. So I think we will work hard to recover the destination.
Last question.
Yes.
What are the tourism infrastructures affected by the earthquake, and how do you restore?
Yeah, okay, last night we had a meeting with the tourism authorities here, and today we are trying to identify and to make the data, to list the data, all the tourism objects or destinations that have been affected by the earthquake. And after they gather the data, and the government will try to rebuild, to redevelop the destination.
My name's Isabel. I'm from England.
Michael from the Netherlands. Michael from the Netherlands. Michael.
Alright, Tom from Belgium, and this is
Sam. Sam.
How do you story about the earthquake?
We were staying on Gili T when the earthquake happened. We just got home from dinner. It was very scary. Lots of people were shouting, and we spent the night on the hill. And we spent the last night on the hill too, so 2 nights. And then we just got from Gili T today.
Why did you choose to stay on the hill?
We thought it was the safest place. We were worried about tsunamis. Lots of people were shouting water, water when it was happening, so we naturally wanted to go to the highest point in the island. Luckily, there's a hill, like Menno in air. There's no hill, so yeah, it was the best thing to do. Luckily, it didn't happen.
Same story about her. We were traveling and meet up each other in the island. So we did the same things on the islands. Sleep over on the islands, get some food and water. But there was not enough food and water, so it was hard to get some. We stayed there for one more night because we had a lot of bad stories around Lombok. So it was the smartest choice for us to stay on the hill.
So many tourists are stranded. And you guys go along?
We don't know. Everyone is charging a lot of money. They're charging more money than normal for transportation, which is annoying. We want to go to Bali so we can get to the airport and fly home.
How about you? You go with your family?
Yeah, we come with my wife and my son, and we're staying in Gili Air. And when the earthquake happened, we were in a bar, and everything was shaking, and we just grabbed the boy out to the open and shaking for 15 seconds, heavy. And then also we slept on the beach for the first night because there's no higher ground, so we were sleeping on the beach. Second night also outside because a lot of bungalows were wrecked. Also difficult to find food because everything was closed and the locals all left. So yeah, not easy with the little boy, but we made it. So now we hope to get to Bali today. And
did the earthquake change your vacation plan? Your itinerary?
Yeah, normally we would stay longer in Gilis. We had to stay 1 day longer, but yeah, because everybody was going, we also went because there's no food and yeah, it's difficult to get around with the kid.
Will you come again to Gilis?
He wants to come again. So he's not scared. The earthquake didn't scare him. Did it?
Why do you want to come again?
Waarom wil je terugkomen?
Voor mijn vriend.
For my friends.
Voor mijn friends.
Your friends?
Ja.
Friends.
Where?
On Gili Air.
Angeli Air.
Of the Santai Bar. Of Gili Air.
Santaibar.
Hello guys from the Santai Bar.
We hope everyone's okay. Hopefully everything will go back to normal soon, and you'll get lots of tourists coming back to the area. I hope.
And how's your opinion? How do you think about the evacuation?
Not a very good opinion, unfortunately. We understand, this is probably the first time that really happened here, but there should be more preparation. The accommodation people didn't tell us any advice. We didn't know what to do. There was no generators. There was no torches or help. Everyone was just fighting for themselves. Also, lots of locals were very helpful, but a lot of locals also were just not helping anyone and just helping themselves, I think.
Running for the lives.
Yeah, running for their lives.
Fighting to get on a boat and stuff, and let everybody staying, and because children were not allowed on the boats because the locals were pulling them off and all kinds of stuff. It's pretty dangerous to get on the boats.
That's why we waited another day because now it's a lot quieter to come. It was more space everywhere and calmer, and we got here pretty easy the next day, 2 days.
Yeah, and thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's better. Now it's time to wrap up the show, and if you like it, please share on Facebook and YouTube, and thank you for watching it.